this edition of A Scout Is, we're with Pack 59 tonight as they do their crossover ceremony with their arrows of light, also known to some as Webelos too, are crossing over from Cub Scouts into Boy Scouts. So we have Megan Harden from the Pack and Jim Dwyer from the troop, who are going to tell us about a little bit about what's going to be happening tonight. Megan, how many guys do you have, or maybe I should say young men, do you have who are crossing over tonight?
Tonight we have 5 scouts that are earning their Arrow of Lights from the Pack. That means that they've done all of their requirements through all of Cub Scouting to earn the highest award in Cub Scouting, which is the Arrow of Light. And 4 of those scouts are crossing over tonight into Scouts BSA Troop 59.
Okay, now what have they done to get this far so far? I mean, just this last step to get from Webelos to Arrows of Light.
To get from Webelos to Arrows of Light, they've had to demonstrate a number of skills, outdoor skills, camping skills. They've had to demonstrate that they understand how the troop works in terms of the patrol method. They've had to work together as a team to build camaraderie with each other, and they've also had to visit the troop and learn how the troop works.
Okay, now we cross over here in this interview now from Cub Scouts to Boy Scouts. And Jim, what is going to be one of the biggest differences they're going to find between Cub Scouting and Boy Scouting?
Well, in the Cub Scout program, they generally work with their parents, their leaders, and in the den to get all their requirements done for their different ranks. In the Boy Scout program, it's boys leading boys. So they will learn their skills from the older boys in the troop who learned the same skills from older boys when they crossed over.
And thus we keep the cycle going.
That is correct.
Okay, now, do you have any insight as to what may happen when these boys get actually into their first few meetings?
Well, the first few meetings are going to be a little hectic for them as they get to learn, get to meet the other boys in their patrols and start interacting with them. So they're going to be a little nervous, and they'll get over it. Just a matter of time.
Yeah, because, you know, it was one of those things, I can't even remember what happened when I was down in Boy Scouts all those decades ago.
Same here.
And, you know, going from tenderfoot to second class to first class and on and on and on and on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, thank you so much. We'll be looking forward to seeing how these guys turn out in the future.
I think they'll be all right.
Yeah. And now, on with the ceremonies.
Welcome to the Arrow of Light Ceremony 2023. The first Arrow of Light ceremony we've done fully in person in 4 years. So, huge round of applause. My name is Stephanie Dale. I'm the Assistant Cup Master of Pack 59. Assisting me tonight's ceremony will be Megan Harden, Pack 59 Committee Chair. We welcome the Arrow of Light Scouts and their families and parents. And guests, Amanda Gadalanes, their den leader, Mr. Jim Dwyer, Scoutmaster of Troop 59, and Mr. Dave Maraki, Assistant Scoutmaster of Troop 59, as well as our Scouts and family members of Pack 59. Thank you all for joining us. Today we are recognizing 5 Pack 59 Scouts that have achieved Cub Scouts' highest honors, the Arrow of Light. The Arrow of Light, they earned this award after years of hard work and dedication. This achievement also took the support of their family and loved ones. All of you should be very proud of yourselves, and the Pack is thrilled to be able to present you with this honor this evening. Before we begin the formal ceremony, we would like everyone to stand at attention and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing and recite the Scout Oath. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong Explain the Scout law. Someone else can start. A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. Thank you, everyone. At this point, we'll begin the Era of Light ceremony. Tonight, we are recognizing 5 Scouts: Noah Gavalanes, Joey Smith, Noah Schwartz, Jack Wall, and Liam Wall. The highest rank in Cub Scouting is the Arrow of Light. You may ask, how does a Scout reach this goal?
Scouts take many different paths to learn the important skills along the way to earn their Arrow of Light. As a Lion Scout in kindergarten, Scouts learn about their den and start to become members of the pack. As Tigers in 1st grade, Scouts learn about the Scout Oath, the law, work on Tiger adventures together, and become more integrated in the pack as they get older. As Wolves in 2nd grade, they continue the path of learning outdoor skills, working together as a den to do their best each and every day. As Bears in 3rd grade, they become older members of the pack, and through their bear adventures, they learn more advanced skills, such as using knives, building with tools, and using first aid to assist others. Last year, these Scouts progressed to Webelos. They learned the ways of scouting and preparing for today. They have had the option to cross over from Cub Scouts to a Scouts BSA troop. As a Cub Scout, you have been guided along the Cub Scout trail with the help of many Kalas. Soon, you will become members of a Scouts BSA troop if you want to. You will find that while there are still many people willing to help you, you take on more and more responsibility blazing your own trail through life and through scouting on your path to Eagle.
Noah, Joseph, Noah, Jack, and Liam, you have been called before the pack because you have satisfied the requirements for Cub Scouting's highest rank, the Era of Light. This evening, we honor you for earning this achievement, and we will also thank your loved ones for the support you provided along this journey. The blue candle represents the spirit of Cub Scouting, the spirit of giving goodwill and doing your best. Do you promise to fulfill the Scout promise and the Cub Scout motto? Do your best in all of your endeavors when you receive the Era of Light badge.
Please respond, we do.
We need a better picture of this.
We'll figure it out. We'll work on it.
Scouts, you have faithfully promised to always keep the spirit of Cub Scouting. As their parents and loved ones, do you also promise to continue to help the Scout through future adventures, including those adventures along the scouting journey? Parents, you agree?
Yeah.
Thank you. The white candle represents the Scout law. Youth and adult leaders will cheerfully show you the skills you need, but it will be up to you to live up to the 12 points of the Scout law. Daily, you will be faced with decisions, and at times, the trail will seem most difficult to follow. Make all of your choices by always remembering the Scout law. In all you do you promise to be forever trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent? Thank you. The third candle, yellow, stands for the Arrow of Light. Its shaft is straight and narrow, just as the path that the Scout should follow throughout your life. Its tip points the way to success in all that you do. It is pointing towards the right, a symbol that nothing should be left undone. If it is within your power to do it, see that it is done. And lastly, this is the symbol of the 7 rays of the sun, one for each day of the week. This is to remind you that every day is a new day, a day to do your best in everything, a day to honor your God and country, to do your good turn, a new chance to follow the Scout law and to remember these words, on my honor. Each of you has blazed your own trail towards Era of Light Award. And now the Era of Light will help you remember your promise to keep the spirit of Cub Scouting alive. Do you promise to let its light shine forth from you? To set the example for others to follow in your footsteps. To set your eye on the eagle if you choose and never waver. Scouts, do you agree to do those things? Finally, the last candle is green. It symbolizes the beginning of your path towards Eagle, as in Scouts BSA. With the lighting of this candle, you will no longer be known as Weeblos Cub Scouts, but now as a Scout in Scouts BSA. Noah, Joseph, Noah, Jack, and Liam. We will now ask you to come on stage with your parents.
One at a time.
Oh, sorry, this should not have been a pause. One by one, when we call your name. You'll walk over the Pack's bridge. Amanda will present you with your final pins, plaques, and most importantly, your Arrow of Light patch, which you can wear proudly on your Scouts BSA uniform as a symbol of all of your Cub Scout achievements. These plaques are being awarded to the 5 of you to honor your Cub Scouting achievements. It symbolizes a great deal about you and the path of adventure that you have charged. We're going to hold on that next one. What? Oh, never mind. We're going to keep going. Sorry. It symbolizes a great deal about you and the path of adventure you have traveled. There are 12 beads on the arrow shaft, which represent the 12 beads, the 12 points of the Scout law. There are 2 sets of green, khaki, and red beads, the colors of the Scouts BSA. They symbolize your transition into Scouts BSA. The 2 sets of red, white, and blue beads symbolize your role in becoming a good citizen, in the past as a Cub Scout, and in the future as a Scouts BSA. There are 3 feathers hanging from the arrow representing the 3 parts of the Scout oath: duty to God and country, duty to others, and duty to self. The arrowhead is a symbol of your integrity, as an arrowhead is meticulously crafted and carefully maintained. You must continue to build upon and perceive your integrity. The shaft of the arrow was diligently crafted so that it would fly straight and true. It symbolizes the strength and character you have developed and will continue to develop. Behind your arrow is the Arrow of Light symbol. Its shaft, straight and narrow, the path you should follow. Its tip points the way to success in all you do. It points to the right, a symbol that nothing should be left undone. The 7 rays, the symbol of the sun, one for each day of the week, also represent wisdom, courage, self-control, justice, faith, hope, and love. If I can have Noah Gavrilanis and parents. I'll give up. Okay. So Noah, take him back. Look at me with your parents and I'll take it. We'll get it in the car. Cody Smith. Noah Schwartz. Other side.
You can stay here. You can stay here. This one. No. This one. It's very easy. There you go. You can take a picture.
No, look me.
Jack Wall. Liam, he's like, I'm ready. Now that you have attained the highest rank in Cub Scouting, we wish you success as you travel the new path and attain the rank of Eagle Scout if you choose. We know that you are capable of this achievement and much more. I want to thank everyone, and especially these Scouts, for everything you've given over your time with the pack. You guys have all been amazing. I know I have definitely seen two of these boys since they were Lions, so I'm attached.
I just wanted to say, you know, I've been with 4 of the boys since they were Tigers, so it's been 4.5 years now, and then Noah Schwartz since he joined us as a legal last year, and it's just been, they're an awesome group of boys. They got a lot of great, and we
So the Scouts, we thank the Scouts. They've done an amazing job over all of the years of being here. We also want to really acknowledge parents and family and friends who have supported them along this journey. It's a lot of work, it's a lot of effort, and it's a big commitment. The PAC also really wants to recognize tonight their den leader, Amanda Gavilinas. She has worked tirelessly to get these Scouts through all of their rank requirements. She's supported them, and she's been an amazing den leader. So on behalf of the PAC, we would like to present Amanda with this plaque tonight. This plaque says, presented to Amanda Gavilinas, in appreciation of your outstanding leadership and tireless dedication over the many years to Whitman Cub Scout PAC 59, 2023.
At this point, we would like to turn the ceremony over to Troop 59 Scoutmaster, Mr. Jim Dwyer, and Assistant Scoutmaster, Mr. Dave Naraki. And to the Troop 59 members, Jake's up here. Adam Harding. I was kind of like looking up. Oh, yeah. Wait, what? For the welcome presentation to the troop.
Oh, shift it. It comes apart, so.
Yeah, that's fine. How's this? Yep.
All right, thank you for the introduction. And, we're here to help cross over 4 Scouts from Cub Scouts to Scouts BSA. Used to be Boy Scouts, but now that we have girls in the troop, not that we don't have any, but there are girls troops as well. It's now called Scouts BSA to incorporate both genders. So, with that being said, I get the 4 boys to come over here and come across here and walk across this rickety old bridge, please.
So Joey Smith, you can put the plaques. You can put them back there and then.
Okay, so I'd like you guys to please walk across, line up here. This is a rickety old bridge, as you can see, and it's that way for a reason, and I'm not exactly sure about the history of it, but the crossing over of the boys on the rickety old bridge is symbolizing the crossing over from Cub Scouts to Scouts BSA. I'm still going to say Boy Scouts at some point in time. So congratulations, boys. Nice job. Can I also get the parents up here, please, behind the boys? Three parents. Okay, the big. Oh, okay, sorry about that.
Late edition.
Sorry, we'll forgive you. The big difference between the Cubs and Scouts PSA is in the Cub Scout program, you generally work with your parents and your den leaders and other leaders in the troop. You get your requirements done to get on to the different ranks. In the Scouts PSA program, you're going to learn those skills from older boys in the troop rather than your parents and the leaders. We don't help you with them. The older boys do, just as they did when they crossed over. The older boys at that time helped them. So do your best you can. You'll get out of the program whatever you put into it. You go from Scout to Tenderfoot to second class, first class, Star, Life, and hopefully Eagle. And Eagle is a big step, which the leadership in the troop will do everything we can to get you there. But again, it's part of your program. It's what you have to do. We can't do it for you. Okay? So, with that being said, one of the things that we did in the troop was we found out that the neckerchief is not an official part of the Scout uniform. So the boys opted to not use neckerchiefs anymore. So if you could remove the neckerchiefs, please. We used to give out neckerchief and slide for the troop, for the crossover, but we don't do that anymore. Too many get lost. So far, so good. Okay, the next step would be to remove the shoulders, the epaulets from the shoulders. Okay, we're going to get new ones. So Adam is going to give them the new epaulets for the troop. To the parents when they go.
Well, it's always good to have an extra pair or something.
You'll notice by the way these are red, the official ones for Boy Scouts are green. We don't like green. So we like the red one. So I have these specially made because you can't buy them anymore. Yeah. Same with the numerals. The numerals on the shoulders are supposed to be green too. But we like the red better. Cool. Okay. And these are considered what they call Class A uniforms. The brown. We have what they call Class B uniforms, which we're going to give each of you. And if you look at them, we have one of those for a second, please. On the front, it says Troop 59 with an S. So anytime we go anywhere where we specify a Class B uniform, that's the one you're looking for. They may be a little bit big for you guys. These are original. You know what they all say? It was in the larger, I think those were And then finally, last but not least, we're going to get a Bible. Not a religious Bible, it's a Scout Bible. This is your handbook, which has a wealth of information in it, and has all the requirements for all the different ranks. So hang on to that. You'll be referring to it quite often. And with that, I'd like to welcome all you guys to the new to the troop. Welcome aboard.
Thank you, Mr. Dwyer, Mr. Noraki, and Adams. Congratulations to Joey, Noah, Jack, and Liam. I would now like to invite everyone to join in congratulating Noah, Joey, Noah, Liam, and Jack. Good job, boy. Please give another round of
Generally disappears after a while. But we're not going to get to 59 pages. Yeah, right. We're going to take 59 times.
Perfect.
All right?
I like that strategy.
For sure.
This concludes the formal part of the presentation this evening. We now invite everyone to join us for some treats. Thank you to the parents that brought them, the amazing chocolates, cupcakes, cookies, everything looks amazing. And thank you all so much for coming tonight to our first in-person Arab Light ceremony.